Hello. This morning I woke up and I was thinking to myself, I want to see a movie. So I was like, you know what? Let me take myself out for a nice dinner and a movie on this wonderful Saturday night. I don't know what I'm gonna wear because I want to be comfortable but also cute at the same time, because I'm actually gonna take myself to not like a nice restaurant, but like a nicer restaurant. They were saying that there wasn't any reservations available until 9, and I'm seeing the movie. Oh, I didn't even say what movie I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go see One of Them Days. I've heard good things, so I want to go see it. The other movie I was thinking about seeing was maybe the Bob Dylan movie, but I'll go see that another time if I feel like it. Also, I made vision boards today with my friend, so this is my 2025 vision board. You can kind of see it, but yeah, that was fun. And this was my vision board for 2024. But I need to hang this with my other one because I have that one up there, so I'm gonna put this one like next to it, you know? But I didn't quite get that far, so I'm thinking to stay cozy, maybe I just do something with a sweater. I don't know what yet, but I have a pink sweater, a rainbow sweater, a navy blue sweater. I have a black, white, and gray sweater. I'm thinking jeans is probably the best, right? Jeans aren't the most comfortable, so that's the only thing where I'm like, oh, this sweater is so soft. Like I am very drawn to wear this. I have black jeans, like skinny jeans, or I have blue skinny jeans. I have other pant options if necessary, but I'm not gonna get ready quite yet. I thought I would just like intro this video, so you'll see what I end up wearing in the next clip, I guess. I don't know.
James I get when she finally blows. Watching MTV Cribs, you know the spin-off for kids.
Hello. Guess what? I can't find my mascara. I have a feeling I put it in a bag. Nope. What the heck? Okay, well, I don't know. That's so annoying. Okay, hold up. I don't know how to style my new hair, so I need to figure that out. Yeah. Dude, I want to switch out my earrings so bad. But guess what? These are stuck. When my dad gets home tomorrow, I'm gonna need him to, I don't even know, take pliers to them, get them off, because I've been trying to get them off for 3 days. Double checking that they come off. When the sun drops. Nothing dims my light like an ad in the middle of the playlist. I'm the hood farmer. I definitely want a garden when I'm older. I'm debating doing a gold chain as well, because I'm wearing gold earrings. Catch my drift? Mad as butt. Like, yeah. Okay, so I got new perfumes too. So, did I do pearl or cozy, cashmere, and vanilla? I kind of want to do both. Holy shit, that was definitely too much. Look at Posty. He's so cute. Let you fly away. Oh, ads.
Did no one ever teach you how to dance?
Did no one ever teach you how to dance?
Nobody ever taught you how to dance. Yeah, somebody died today. I saw his picture in the funny papers.
Can't forget Aquaphor. Let me head out. I don't even know what time it is. 7:53. Good. Okay, I just got here and I'm like nervous because it's like sad. What, I don't want to see people I know. Oh, should I just go? Fuck. Because I was just thinking, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I brought my book, but it's like, I'm not gonna be able, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read in there. And then I was thinking, well, I could, like, play games on my phone. Like, the only game I have is word searches. So I could just, like, do some word searches. I don't know. I'm really rethinking this. Low-key, I kinda just want a burger. And there's Five Guys, like, right there. And I got Five Guys on New Year's Eve before Decadence, and low-key I've been thinking about that. So I don't know if I'm gonna go. I've been here before by myself, but totally different. Like, it was like a Wednesday afternoon. Their food is so good. Oh yeah, I'm at Postino's. I guess I can, like, tell you where I'm at. If you've never been, the boards are so good. But I don't think I was gonna get a board. I was gonna try and get something else because I try and not eat gluten, and the boards have gluten because bread. Probably just gonna get, like, a Caesar salad. Like, doesn't a burger just sound so much better? And I feel like I deserve a burger because, let me tell you, I went on a 2-mile run yesterday. I just ran and didn't stop. Well, there's, like, around my house, I have different, like, walking paths, and basically a mini circle, small circle, medium circle, big circle, and, like, you can make as many, like, paths as you want, and you can keep extending, like, the path if you want to just keep walking. But yeah, I did, like, the long one because I've been doing, like, the short one. I'd like the short one. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to run longer, so I just kept going, and I surprised myself. I was like, okay. I mean, my time wasn't, like, great. I ran like 2 miles in, like, 20 minutes. It's like a 10-minute mile, which is, like, not like, it could be worse. And that's considering, like, I don't run like that. Like, I haven't gone on actually, I went on a run last week, but like I've only ever gone on like one more run a week, if that, you know. The last time I like ran was when I was doing sports in middle school. Like at recess, I would always play soccer at recess. At lunch, well, in middle school, it still kind of felt like recess, but except it was lunch at the same time. Like, what did I like don't remember. I just remember 6th grade, I played soccer. Like 7th grade, I think I like hung out in the cafeteria with my little boyfriend and like his friends. 8th grade, I think I was just hanging out inside, but like all throughout middle school, I was doing sports. Those were good times. I was watching a Q&A and there was a question and it was, oh my god, there's people. There was a question and it was, if you could go back and like relive a moment, what would you relive? And I was thinking, I was like, I don't know. I would want to say something with sports. I might go back to first day of soccer because I did volleyball. Volleyball was the first thing I ever tried out for. Didn't make it 6th grade, but then I made it 7th and 8th grade. Did I? I didn't make volleyball and I didn't make soccer. Actually, maybe I don't want to go back to soccer tryouts, except in middle school it was like 2 weeks, but I didn't make the team. But it was fun because you got to like play and basically practice for like the 2 weeks or however long it was. I don't remember. And then there was a tournament. Like those times were fun. Maybe my first like volleyball tournament, that was like the main tryout, I guess. So maybe I would go back to the tryouts because that was fun. I really liked volleyball once I started playing, and then once I got to high school, the coach really did not like me. Like all of the coaches did not like me for one reason or another, and so I basically didn't play. And then my dad wouldn't let me quit. And then I did ATA, and now I am in the place I am now, and I'm so much happier. So, like, there's times where I think about if I would have just, like, stuck with sports and what would have come of that. And I did not take sports, like, as seriously as everybody else. I was, like, kind of good at everything. And then, like, not, like, great, but I was, like, okay at everything. Like, I guess by 7th grade. I never like wanted to go to college for it. I never wanted to go pro. I just enjoyed doing it. And so once I got to high school, and it was like, I was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are, I remember, it's like, why do the coaches not like me? It's probably because I freaking talked back. I didn't even talk back a lot. It was turning into a whole story time. Okay, the like head coach of the varsity team, basically, like, he texted me on like WhatsApp, or I don't even remember how he reached out to me, but it wasn't like an in-person thing. He was like, meet me in my office at like this time, whatever. I meet him there. It was like before school. He pulls out the contract. He pulls out the contract that I had signed at the beginning of the season and had like highlights, annotations on this thing of the stuff that I broke, and it was like BS. It was such BS. And he was basically, this was before I realized I was going to be benched for the rest of the season. He was like, so you are on like basically suspension. You're benched until we decide. Keep in mind, this is like 2-3 weeks into the season. We had not had that many games. I had played in like 3 games, and then they benched me. It wasn't even like it was like the head coach like benched me. So I got upset, obviously, and I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm not gonna get any playing time. They made me change out for every game even though I wasn't playing, and just like, that coach ended up having to go to like anger management, or else he was gonna get fired. So that stopped me from doing soccer and basketball and track, which were the 4 sports I was gonna try in high school. And the seasons overlapped, so I was gonna do soccer over basketball. But if I didn't like soccer, I would have done basketball. Because also I'm so short. Like, what am I going to do on a basketball court? Like, let's be for real. But I also just like soccer more. So, there's that. I barely made it. Bro, this is crazy to do in public. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have done the little cheeseburger. I'm starving. Hold on, let me eat this. It's like 9:40. Oh my gosh. Let me start off by saying you need to see that movie. I laughed. I cried. I literally cried. I did miss the first 15 minutes because let me tell you the night I had. I was talking to you guys in the parking lot of Postino's and got cut off. Guess what happened? My blood sugar dropped. I was going into an urgent low blood sugar moment and I ate all of the Starbursts that I had and I realized, oh shit, I'm gonna have to go in there and I'm gonna have to ask for orange juice. And so I awkwardly walked in and I talked to the hostess. I was like, I know this is a really awkward, or sorry, not awkward. I know this is a really odd request, but can I get some orange juice? And she just looked at me I was like, I have type 1 diabetes and I have low blood sugar right now. So I was just wondering if I could just buy just a cup of orange juice. She's like, yeah, just give me 1 second. I'll go get some from the bar, whatever. And then comes back and it's in a to-go cup for me. I was like, should I pay for this here or whatever? And she's like, you don't have to pay for it. And I was like, thank you. So I chugged it. I went and I sat on a seat outside and I just chugged it and I waited for 10 minutes waiting for my blood sugar to come up, and it came up enough to the point where I was gonna be okay to drive, because what I needed to do is I needed to then get some protein in my system or just something to keep my blood sugar up. So then I get to Five Guys, I order my burger and my fries, and I had that. It was very good. I would have to give it a 10 out of 10. That was exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted. And then after that, I walked over to Harkins and I look at my phone and I have 5%. And while I was at Five Guys, my phone did the thing where it automatically shuts off because it has such low battery. And I was like, oh no, is my phone gonna make it to be able to scan my ticket? So I get over to Harkins, I walk up to the thing and I'm talking to the girl. I'm like my phone's about to die, so I'm really hoping that this works and it doesn't die before. And I go to do the Apple Pay thing, my phone dies on me. And we both just look at each other and go, and I'm like, is there something that I can do? I don't. She's like, you can try and talk to the box office, whatever. So then I go and I try and talk to them, and she's basically like, yeah, since you got it with a gift card and there's no way for me to know, basically. And so I'm like, okay. So I step off to the side and I'm trying to get my phone to turn back on, and I get my phone to turn back on. I'm rushing back over to the girl and I'm like, okay. I'm scrolling in the email because it wasn't letting me use my Apple Pay because my battery percentage was so low. And so I get into the email. I'm scrolling down in the email to get to the barcode. Phone dies. Me and the girl have the same exact moment and go. And at that point, she's just like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's all good. This is just It's just one of them days. I almost started crying. I was like, there's no way that I just planned this whole thing for myself and I can't even take myself out on a date. Like, this is actually so ridiculous right now. And so then I like stood off to the side for a sec. I was like, what do I do? Do I try and figure out, like, do I try and find someone with a charger? Do I just go home? Do I go home and grab a charger and like get this and like go? And so I took a sec and then I was like, you know what? Let's just go home. Let's just go home. Let's get a charger and let's get back. I don't live far, so I was like, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. So I hop in my car, I drive home, grab my charger, hop in my car, plug in my phone, get my phone up to 10% by the time I get back to the theater, get my ticket scan. It's like movie started at 9:15. It's now 9:40. So I don't even know how much of the beginning I missed because of previews and stuff. But then I'm like walking to the theater and the girl who was trying to help me initially, she's like, oh my gosh, no. She was like, you got it. And I was like, yeah, like I ran home and I got a charger. And she's like, I'm so happy for you that you were able to get that to work. I'm so happy I didn't just like come home and not do it, because that movie was so good that I want to see it again and actually see the whole thing. But based off of the whole part of the movie I did see, like, so minus the beginning of the movie, it was so funny, like, such a good balance between, like, it hits the right places in your heart. Like, it's funny, it's sad, it's a roller coaster of emotions. But yeah, wow. Honestly, I'm proud of myself for powering through and really just tying everything together. But should I give you guys a daily stoic? Oh, but 10 out of 10 on the movie. Like, for real. SZA did so good. Keke Palmer did so good. I have Keke Palmer's autobiography. I got it for Christmas, so that made me want to read it. I had a feeling that after I saw this movie, it was going to make me want to read her book. So I might read that once I finish the book I'm reading now. Or actually, I have to finish the book I'm reading now, which is the last book of a series of 6 books. And then I have to finish reading Paper Towns, and then I'll read it. But that's besides the point. I don't even know what day it is. 25th. Wow. This is actually a very long passage, so I'm probably not going to read the whole thing to you guys. Let me read it through and I'll give you the highlights. I'm back. The title of the passage is The Only Prize, and the last sentence of the whole thing kind of sums up the passage pretty well. The more things we desire and the more we have to do to earn or attain those achievements, the less we actually enjoy our lives and the less we are free. One of the daily stoics says, find poetry in the little things, and I definitely am someone that finds happiness and joy in little things, and that definitely came with time. I used to feel really jealous, or there was, how did it word it? It was envy, jealousy, and suspicion for any who have the power. Like, for people who had things that I wanted or were in places that I wanted to be, I felt those feelings towards them. And then I got to a place where it was kind of like moving forward and accepting, like, the way that my life was and the positives in my life. And that comes a lot back to just, like, not comparing. Basically, find the little things in your life that make you happy. One of my goals for 2025 was to find more balance between my personal life, my work life, and my school life. And a part of that was planning one thing for myself per week. And this week, I didn't have anything that really came up that would fall under that category. So that was partially why I wanted to go see the movie and just spend some time with myself. I think that it's really important to take that time to just like treat yourself and be comfortable with doing things by yourself. I mean, I wasn't comfortable enough to go into a busy restaurant on a Saturday night, but honestly, I didn't really think that part through that much. I was kind of like, I've been here before. I'll just go in, it'll be fine. And once I got there, I was like, yeah, this is not typically like the scenario that I would go eat somewhere by myself. But even like going and eating at Five Guys by myself was nice. I just sat there and was just like listening to the just sounds of everything around me and trying to really just think and reflect on how I was feeling. I very much encourage you to make a vision board if you haven't. It doesn't even have to be for 2025, but just in general. I hadn't made one in a while, and it felt good to just be in that mindset. I guess to kind of wrap this up, wrap this together, find the small things that bring you joy, that make you happy, spend some time with yourself, reflect, and take yourself out. And I think especially if you're having a tough day mentally, like, I think it's a good thing to take yourself out. Those are the days where you really need to just be there for yourself. You need to be that support and be that person. And it's good to reach out to others around you, but at the same time, if you don't feel like you have anybody that you can reach out to, or you don't want to, you want to handle this one on your own, then take yourself to a movie, take yourself to get food, anything. You could just go to a store and walk around. I've done that. And yeah, I hope that you had a good weekend and that you have a good week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.